I'm Eric, and I'm at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Paradise in Vero Beach. This is Florida Natural Farming. Over in the pool area. I'm thinking these are some of my goodbye videos to Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Farm because it's really, seems like there's a few people that have been by 2 and 3 times all of a sudden, and they all came at once. It's weird. So, no offer yet, but it's priced so cheap that even today some people can recognize what Eden is supposed to look like. For some reason, other people, they just see work here, which I find interesting because all the work's been done. Everything's planted. You can plant some more, but really all the work you have to do is get fruit if you want it, and it's everywhere. I mean, it is everywhere here. It's an amazing place. It looks like Costa Rica. Going to Costa Rica in a couple days for 10 days. I'm very excited about it. Playa Negra, Talamanca, is that what it is? Puerto Nuevo. So I'm gonna walk around. I just got here. I haven't been able to come because, you know, my partner's got advanced stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and I have to be more than a 13-year-old, so I have to be there a lot, which is hard for me. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about it. This is a quimoc tree. I'm really going to miss all the fruit trees and the fruit, and this is a jackfruit seedling. That's a big Inga tree that had fruit on it this year, ice cream bean. There's 5 different types of ice cream beans. There's 2 fruiting quimoc trees here. This is one of them. So that's a seed-grown tree. Somebody asked how old our trees were that came by. It's like, oh, they're 10 plus years to 1 month. This doesn't happen in an install. This takes years to build. This is a achachero. That's a kaffir lime. This is supposed to be a pomelo, but it could be suspect. There's a starfruit. It's not looking orange, but looks like there's quite a bit on there. They're good. I'm not crazy about starfruit. I like them when I eat them, but I never go. Look at this. Could this be a pomelo or is it a lemon? I don't know. It doesn't look like a pomelo to me. I hate to be the first one to come out and say it, but it doesn't. But there are other trees of pomelo, planted seed-grown trees. So even if it isn't a pomelo, what is this? No way. How many times have I walked over here? Look at this, Inga spectabilis, the ice cream bean. So now we have 2 different types of ice cream beans. This looks like it's gonna get huge. Oh yeah, there's another one. They're big. Look at them. These are really they're really good one. They taste like cotton candy. Ah, fabulous. Ice cream beans, baby. We have Cinnamonii. This is spectabilis. We have Fuilii. We have Edulis, and we have Vera. I wonder if Vera has fruit on it. Of course, now that we're gonna sell everything's that I've been waiting for it to fruit, like the ice cream beans, for 10 years. Though this isn't a 10-year-old tree, because everything was planted in stages as I could get seeds. You know, there's a lot of fruit trees here. There's got to be more than 3,000 fruit trees planted here. A lot of them are small. The Garcinias, a lot of them are Garcinias, and those are very small, a lot of them. So it's in the next 10 years, this is a cashew seedling. This should fruit this year. It's big enough and it's flowered since it was 2. It's gonna be 4 years old next late spring, early summer when it fruits. The cashews fruit. There's about 100 cashew trees here at least. All from seeds, because this place produces the seeds, the fruit, and I plant the seeds. Achachiro. This achachiro is going to be producing. Look at it, how big it is. It's definitely big enough. I wouldn't be surprised if this one is a fruiting achachiro this spring. This one is not that far behind. We've had some rain here because this has water in it, which normally doesn't. Oh, I see my, I have to come over here because I see my seed grown durian. Oh yeah, it looks great from my friend Frank. I shouldn't walk in here. There's a bunch of stuff in there, but I had to go in there because I can't walk down that. That's like they used to use it to harvest water, but it actually is just the groundwater table now. And as soon as that drops a little bit, then it will be dry again, but it doesn't harvest water or run water off. It's just low ground, basically, that catches water in it. These are a Trinitoro cacao. Trinitoro, this is a different type. That's one. This is Achachiro. There's a Trinitoro cacao, but there's also bananas through here. There's just so much here. Just really crazy how much stuff is here. So I'm here to trim the paths. So the maintenance, when I'm not here, I haven't been here in like 10 days, 2 weeks. And so, if I'm here every day, I bring my little cordless hedge trimmer and, clear it as I'm walking sometimes, or remember to bring it when I see something go across the thing. So it's not a big deal. But when I'm not here, I have to come and do it all over a couple of days. A few hours is all it takes. Then I mow the whole paths. But this path, when you mow it, you just stay to the left. And then as you stay to the left, you end up all the way at the end. And when you come back, then you just tie in all the points. It's pretty easy. It's very, very, very easy the way it's designed. It takes 2 hours to mow all the paths. But mostly the walkways stay pretty clear of stuff. Sometimes there'll be palm fronds in them, or sometimes there'll be an oak branch falling on it. So then you might need a chainsaw. But this is a fruiting a female Garcinia livingstonii. I need to go check that Garcinia livingstonii to see if it's actually flowering. So let me go do that. Something to do. I see Garcinia madruno, though. I can get some fruit on the way. This is a fruiting jackfruit. This is a jackfruit seedling that's flowered but hasn't fruited. Probably this year it'll fruit, would be my guess. This is sapodilla, fairly big sapodilla. It's got a lot of fruit on it. Little fruit and flowers. I see fruit on it. There's quite a few sapodillas here. Look at these freaking madrunos. I didn't even know these were on here. Oh my God. I'm gonna pick these too because they're big. And look at them, they're huge. It's got little fruit. I see little green fruit, and it's got more yellow fruit on it. It's got flowers coming out all over on it. It's about 8 feet now. This is a ginberry. That's quite large. No, that's not a ginberry. This is a ginberry with the fruit on it. I could see the fruit from here. Can I? Right there. Right in the center, maybe? Anyway, no, that's a guava. This is a cashew seedling. Sugar cane, mangoes. This is a dot and a Gary. Whoa, what am I doing over here? And all this stuff is cassava. You know, there's just so much food here. I'm sure there's sugar apples, but I'm not going to go through there. I want to go look at the Garcinia livingstonii. I was right up by it. I should have. See, I got to trim that. Trim a little bit in here. This is a Rollinia. Wonder if there's any Rollinia fruit. We have been getting Rollinia fruit. Yeah, I got to trim these. I usually just break these off and replant them, you know, the cassava, because they'll grow. That's how we got so many of them. I mean, all that is food. Good, 4 different types of cassava. White, yellow, variegated, red. And never-ending bananas. And other fruit. I mean, there's always fruit here. I've never not been able to find fruit. I want to look at this super rare tree. Look at that cacao growing there. It looks like a Trinitoro cacao. It looks very good. This was a new area I started planting cacao in, so that's what I would plant more. Oh my God. Look at this. This is the Platonia insignis, and it's huge. Oh, yes, indeed. I may not own this after a short period, but I still care that it is such an amazing source of tropical fruit experimentation. It's a citrus that's probably going to produce this year. I think it's a blood orange seed-grown citrus. This is a Nochle latifolia. The one in sun probably will produce before this shade-growing one, but this is like stretching to it's the African peach. That's a cacao, of course. This cacao has flowers still, but I don't see fruit. It set fruit, and then the fruit dried up, and then it's been flowering, but I don't see fruit set again. I wonder if I break these off, if it'll set fruit. Probably not. They're all falling off anyway. Maybe they'll set fruit now. Who knows? This is fruited before. It's seed-grown cacao, dry farmed. Got knocked back by the drought 2 summers ago, and drought doesn't bother it anymore, but it had 22 fruit on it or something like that. It held fruit. It was 31 degrees, and was it? Yeah, it was 31, and it held fruit during that, and no protection. You know, everything is protected by nature here. Everything's interconnected. It's all one whole system, one holistic system. So it grows. Everything grows together. This is a roundleaf cacao, seed grown from my friend Dan, at a tree for me. It looks like a Trinitoro cacao, seed grown. This is a offspring from the fruit from this right here. And this was a fruit from a cacao that I planted 15 years ago in Brevard County. It fruited for a long time. Oh my God, look at all this fruit on here. Jesus. Jeez. Jumping. This is a really good Polytaria that's looking quite swell. This is one of those super big ones. Large fruited, good. I forget which one it is, but it's a good one. This is Intermedia, Garcinia Intermedia. It's got tons of fruit on it. It's amazing. Yeah. I have to tell my friend Frank, a couple other people, Scott, Nigel. You know. I'm gonna miss my fruit farm. There's so much rare stuff in here I just can't even begin to cry over. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. And it's all doing really well. Langsats, no problem. Couple tree, no problem. Durian, no problem. Yep. Cacaos, no problem. Kolak, no problem. This is another citrus. The issues people have where they're like in growing in this area or they're growing down south is that they've never let their trees function naturally. And that's the only way to increase fitness of the plant, you know, in combination with other regenerative practices like seed planting and diversity and not disturbing the orchard floor. That's how you get a plant that's fit. Yeah, we went this way, huh? No. I went this way earlier because I was trimming through here. I had to mow it. Looks good, huh? This is so beautiful here. I mean, it's like, I can't believe that people haven't snagged this up. I mean, I guess it's because everyone has these in their backyard, huh? I don't know. They just can't identify paradise when they see it. They think that their conditioning compels them to look for work. You know, spend money on gas rather than enjoy the beauty and reap its rewards. I mean, look at that. Wow. These set out pups and then you plant those. Or you can cut these and plant them directly in the ground from cuttings and they grow. I can do it this time of year and they will grow in zone 8, Florida 8B. They'll come up in the spring. If we get a lot of rain. Otherwise they'll wait until we get a lot of rain. Summer, early summer. But up there, because we have so much biology built in place because of the overstory that's there, the oak trees, we don't really have to worry about not having enough diversity. But we have to overcome compaction, which everyone has to deal with. I can see this has to be trimmed. Everyone has to deal with compaction in Florida. They just don't even look at it. Bizarre. Oh well. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to end up making, but I was hoping to see some flower action on this MB tree for old time's sake, you know, because it's been so good to me, and I'm thinking maybe I do see a little action on it. Maybe not. It's bloomed during this time of year before for us, large bloom, one time. But usually it only blooms in the spring. Super blooms. There's 3 fruiting female trees of this here though. And probably 100 more easily on their way. They're just small. I know I've seen a lot of them coming up throughout the farm, even in the back. Soil feels very soft when you walk on it. It's nice. Somebody wanted to know about our ponds, if they were aerated or whatever. And it's almost like they couldn't comprehend a natural pond. What they want to know the drainage, and I'm like, it fills up. It stays the same height as the water table, and then it fills up with rain, but it doesn't overflow. This place doesn't have any water issues. Sapodilla. This is a good one. I think it's Silas Wood. Look at these Ras Sapotes. These are so good. I saw the other egg fruit tree is fruiting, or has sign of fruiting. This one fruits in full shade. So this is that Inga tree, and I don't see any fruit on it. Probably because I talked smack about the fruit once. It just refuses to. Because not all ice cream beans are created equal. Get the spectabilis if you want to have something enjoyable. I can't vouch for any of the others except for Vera edulis and Fuiliac, but definitely spectabilis was the best of those four. So this is a Garcinia acuminata, I'm pretty sure. This tree I expect to be fruiting this year. Very close to fruiting. Along with the Luke's Garcinia. I should go look at that. This looks like those ice cream beans almost, doesn't it? Dragon fruit. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's like I've heard people say there's so much work, and it's like, try to see how much work is it on a lot that doesn't have any trees on it. See if you can get it to look like this in 10 years. I don't think so. You got to have the big trees. Oh. Or, some trees. Palm trees, oak trees. On a large lot. Just packed, degraded land. You got to overcome a lot of compaction issues with that. So I see this Luke's Garcinia. It never recovered from the hail event. This is all damage from the hail, the holes in the leaves, and never grew any new leaves. But I see finally, it looks like there is a leaf coming out here. I would have thought this fruited this year, but it didn't. It just got beat up by that hailstorm that hit in the end of May and destroyed all our mangoes for the most part. It's like horrifying. Wasn't. Of course, I didn't have to worry about selling mangoes, so that was that worked out. There's some stuff in here. I'm not crazy about all this going on in here. This is like, ooh, I would plant a lot more bananas and try to shade it out. That's what I would do in here. Machete my way in there. There's some stuff in here. There's a guava seedling over here, and there's an achachiro over here, and then I know there's a jackfruit or something in here, and then there is some bananas. But I would do more bananas through here, shade it out if it was me, if I was staying here. This is super good jackfruit called Bruni. I think it's been my favorite one. It just has a unique taste to it, like a vanilla taste. I love it. I'm gonna get that fruit because that is like a fruit I don't want going to waste. Some things I just have to eat. Mangoes, Bruni, dragon fruit. Some stuff I just are very good though, I must say. Sweet and delicious. How about that ice cream bean? I think this is our littlest, no, we have one smaller than this, littlest ice cream bean tree. We have several Inga spectabilis like this, but yeah, got to fill in and get bigger. They're not ready yet. I love it. I've been waiting for that. Anyway, I'm Eric, and I'm at Frog Valley Tropical Fruit Paradise. For a few more visits. I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. I always do enjoy being here, but my heart is up in Citro with my miniature zebus. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. I always enjoy hearing from you.